What's up, man? 7 ways to raise your testosterone levels naturally. If you've ever been told that your testosterone levels drop as you get older and there's nothing you can do about it, you've been lied to. When it comes to your testosterone levels, age isn't a problem. Your T levels are completely in your own hands, and today you'll learn how to take the bull by the horns and raise your T levels regardless of how old you are or where you start or where you're starting from now. The theory is that the decline in testosterone has more to do with activity than age. Age has a role in it, but our lifestyles change when we hit 30 in a dramatic way that affects our hormones and our ability to produce these hormones. So we'll get into ways that we can alter this decline, even create an incline naturally, regardless of your age. Now, if you exercise all these options, if you do everything, I don't think TRT is a horrible option if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever. But spend a year doing all the natural things. I've seen guys dramatically increase their testosterone levels naturally just by doing a few of these things in this video. They have a massive impact, so let's get started. Why is testosterone so important? Testosterone is the master male hormone that makes you a man. It impacts your ability to build muscles, stay lean, perform at work and in bed, and so much more. It also keeps you from becoming soft physically, mentally, and in many other ways. And men with higher testosterone will stand out in front of guys with lower testosterone. For example, if you were to take a set of twins who had the same exact job and lifestyle, and then one of them experienced a boost in testosterone while the other's testosterone levels stayed the same, the one with higher T levels would likely quickly separate himself from his twin brother. He'd build muscle faster, he'd burn fat a lot faster, have an easier time staying lean, get stronger, feel more motivated, have more ambition, and have more energy. Those impacts would translate into better results. There'd be a significant difference simply by bumping up his testosterone. So if you want to look and feel better and take more control over your life, then boosting testosterone is key. With that said, a lot of guys ask if there's such a thing as having too high of testosterone levels. Yes, there is, but you won't reach those levels naturally. It's almost impossible. It is impossible unless you have a disorder. In order to have dangerously high testosterone levels, you would have to be taking some form of exogenous hormones, exogenous testosterone. But simply doing the right things like 7 ways to raise testosterone levels that we'll cover in this video, you can reach high natural levels that will help you live a better and healthier life. All right, 7 ways to increase testosterone. Number 1, resistance training, more specifically strength training. There are many different forms of exercise, but resistance training has been shown to have the biggest impact on male hormones. In fact, of everything else I'll share with you today, resistance training will give you noticeable boost in your T levels, but not just any form of resistance training. When you train, it isn't so much about how pumped you get or how sore you get or if you break a sweat. If you want to boost testosterone, your number 1 goal needs to be to get stronger. And the good news about that, it's really easy to measure. Just keep a training journal. And as long as you're progressing week after week, you'll have some down weeks, don't worry about those. You can bet your testosterone levels are increasing. The reason testosterone increases during strength training is because your body needs testosterone in order to build muscle to keep up with your strength gains. Therefore, your body naturally produces more T. The other factor is that as you gain more muscle, you find it easier to burn fat, and keeping fat down is a massive part of having high T levels. If your fat's higher, your estrogen levels are going to be out of control. So you want to focus on strength training. Now, number 2, eating for your T levels. There are a lot of competing diets out there telling you to cut carbs or cut fat and this and that. But if you want to boost testosterone, then you shouldn't cut any food groups out of your diet unless it's junk food. Studies show being too low in protein, fat, or carbs can lower T levels. So the key for men is balance. You want to get healthy fats like eggs, fish, whole food carbohydrates like berries and potatoes, and animal proteins like venison and bison. If you can eat wild game, that's even better. There's one small caveat though. The best diet is going to be following the best plan for your health. For example, if carbs make you feel bloated and cause a lot of gut inflammation, then low carb may be ideal for you because you're limiting the amount of inflammation you would otherwise have. And by limiting inflammation, you protect your T levels. However, cut carbs, you increase cortisol levels, which lower testosterone. So find the right carb for you. That is the key. Find the right carb for your stomach. It might be potatoes, might be yams, might be fruits, whatever. If you're looking to make a change right now, try this. Think about what you eat on a daily basis. I mean everything. What you eat for meals, snacks, what you drink, the whole 9 yards. A quick way to boost your testosterone is to replace the foods that are lower in nutritional value with something higher in nutritional value, or simply replace bad calories with good calories. For example, if you eat a sleeve of Oreos before bed every night, replace it with something with nutritional value. Have some fruit. It doesn't have to be bland. It doesn't have to taste bland or boring either. For example, in the Man Diet Cookbook, I'll put a link down below. I have a recipe for Reese's Peanut Butter Cup oatmeal, which won't only satisfy your sweet tooth, but it's packed with protein, healthy fats, and good carbs. So that would be an example of a healthy swap you can make to boost your testosterone. I'll put a link down below in the description for that. Also, again, try not to limit a macronutrient group. Get your protein, get your carbs, and get your fats. Fats from animal sources, proteins from animal sources, carbs from fruits, vegetables, roots, potatoes, yams. All these different things are packed with nutrients. They're very good for you. Don't listen to diets that tell you to remove whole macronutrient groups. That's not what you should do. All right. Number 3 is supplement with the right stack. While fixing your diet and resistance training are the best things you can do for your T levels, I'd say supplements give you maybe the biggest bang for your buck. They really do help if you're using the right supplements, because you can see a noticeable boost to your T levels with very little effort. But not just any supplements will do. Let me cover some of the best ones real quick. First off, the most important component of supplementation is filling in nutrition gaps. For example, studies show that when guys are deficient in zinc, supplementation with zinc can boost their testosterone levels. And we expel zinc when we sweat. So if you're training a lot, if you're working out a lot, you should be supplementing with zinc. I train, I do cardio, I do boxing, and I do the sauna. So I jack up my zinc content or zinc dosage to 25 to 50 milligrams a day. And the same goes for magnesium and vitamin D. Basically, fixing these nutrient deficiencies help you autocorrect male hormones. With that said, there are some non-nutrient based ingredients that boost testosterone too. Typically, these are herbs and minerals that most guys don't get enough of in their diet or at all in their diet, but have been shown in studies to have an impact on testosterone levels. The best of them are ashwagandha, Tongat Ali, and boron. And that's why we've included these herbs along with crucial vitamins and minerals in their proven science-backed dosages, which is insanely rare in supplements. Most supplement companies use proprietary blends that hide the amounts they use, and they use crap ingredients. It just is what it is. That's why I created a supplement company, because I saw no full doses of the right ingredients for male health. So that's what we included. It's a simple recipe to create a good supplement company. You can do whatever you want to do, but these are great supplements. And that's why I created MitoNutra. You can check out each of our testosterone boosting supplements in a link below in the description, or get them all for a big discount when you order our Legend Stack, which I'll put in the description below. You save, I think 25 to 30% on each supplement in that stack. It's massive. So next is improve your sleep routine. This is huge. So everything is the most important thing when it comes to testosterone. Sleep might be the most important thing depending what you're lacking. If you're overweight, losing fat will be the most important thing you can do to boost your testosterone levels. If you don't get good sleep, getting a better sleep is the best thing you can do for your testosterone levels. And I'll tell you why now. Sleep is key for boosting testosterone levels, building muscle, and burning fat. The problem is most guys don't get enough sleep. We live in an age where we have more access to TV shows and movies from our phones and computers than we've ever had before. And just a decade ago, we couldn't watch whatever show we wanted on demand, and binge watching Netflix wasn't an option. But now it's rampant. And unfortunately, a lot of guys aren't being disciplined and aren't getting to bed on time because they fall into the trap of watching just one more show before bed. The reason sleep is important is because it's the time of every 24-hour cycle when your body produces almost all of its testosterone. So a few things you can do. First, buy an alarm clock for your bedroom and leave your phone in the other room or downstairs. If you get notifications in the middle of the night, they'll wake you up and get your mind turning when it shouldn't be. Also, cut off screen time an hour before bed because artificial blue light that emits from phones and laptops raises cortisol levels. When your cortisol levels increase, your testosterone levels decrease. Plus, cortisol is a daytime hormone, so blue light will send your signals to your brain that you need to be up and alert when you really want your brain to start relaxing and winding down. Another good idea is to create a sleep routine. This is huge. Do the same thing before bed every night to send signals to your body that you're preparing to go to bed. This will help you fall asleep faster and as a result boost T levels. If you're having trouble falling asleep, try Man Sleep. It's our awesome supplement. I'll put a description down below. It's 100% natural, and we didn't put melatonin in it because there's new studies coming out that say extended melatonin use will ruin your sleep forever. I talk about those studies in the description down below or in the link down below to Man Sleep. So check that out. Don't take melatonin. There's natural ingredients that are even better. All right, next, number 5 is get enough sunlight. Lack of sunlight has been connected to lower testosterone levels. Part of the reason may be because sunlight absorbs into your skin. It creates vitamin D, which is a crucial testosterone boosting vitamin. So when you don't get enough sunlight, you don't get enough vitamin D to help maintain healthy T levels and overall health. Another factor may be how sunlight regulates your hormones. Basically, humans weren't created to be inside all day. We need sunlight. It helps to set our internal clocks. The closer you can stick to a consistent internal clock, the better it is for your hormones like testosterone. By getting more sunlight, you can help your internal clock regulate and as a result increase T, but also get better sleep at night. A few ways to get more sunlight are to eat your lunch outside, take walks in the morning and the afternoon, open the sunroof in your car, something simple, sit next to a window and work outside. Just adding a few short routines like that to your day can make all the difference. Now, number 6 is a big one, an increasingly sedentary life. Plus the addition of chemical estrogens into our daily lives in the past 50 years could be the cause to our overall testosterone decline of 1.1 or is 1 to 1.3% every single year. So male testosterone levels on the whole are declining like this, which leads to massive declines in testosterone levels on a generational basis. So you want to lower body fat. We talked about strength training and following the right diet, but you also want to avoid chemical estrogens whenever you possibly can. Artificial estrogens and chemical estrogens are the worst. Natural estrogens like you can find in flax, soy, like those kind of things, they're not as bad as the chemical stuff. The chemical stuff is really bad. So artificial and chemical estrogens are one of the biggest reasons why men have lower testosterone levels today. They're huge. There are hidden estrogens inside plastics, male grooming products, chewing gum, non-organic fruits and vegetables, and a lot of other places you're exposed to on a daily basis. And these hidden estrogens have been affecting our testosterone levels for years without you realizing it. Think of your battle with excess estrogens like a boxing match. They don't deliver a knockout punch per se, but they've already landed lots of punches. So right now you're already beat up pretty bad. Basically, your T levels have been getting sucker punched for a long time. The problem is avoiding all artificial and chemical estrogens is almost impossible, but you can fight back by eating more leafy green vegetables because they contain a compound called indole-3-carbinol or IC3 that help to flush excess estrogens out of the body. You can also try Man Boost, which is our estrogen flushing tea booster. It contains IC3 and a few other ingredients that have been shown to help in this battle with estrogen and testosterone. But the main thing you do, get natural shampoo, natural soap, completely chemical free, get natural deodorant, change the dishwashing soap, try to avoid plastics, never eat or drink out of a plastic container. So get glass or metal, especially with water bottles. We had a water bottle, a metal water bottle on sale on our website. We'll get that back up again soon, but just try to remove plastics and try to remove these chemicals from being in contact with your skin. That will make a massive difference. All right, so number 7, the final one, take risks and compete. I love this one. This is a chicken and the egg kind of thing. Does increasing testosterone make you more of a risk taker, or does taking risks increase your testosterone levels? It's both. Studies show that men with higher testosterone levels are more likely to take risks than men with lower testosterone levels. And studies also show that men who compete and come out on top, or in other words, take a physical risk and win, boost their testosterone. So ask yourself this: when was the last time I took a risk? When was the last time you approached a woman when you're out with your buddies, or put money into a well thought out investment, or started a business? Or when's the last time you signed up for a Tough Mudder or sparred with somebody at your boxing gym? If it's been a while since you've taken a risk, think about a calculated risk you can take. You don't want to do anything irrational, but you want to do something a little bit outside of your comfort zone. It's a healthy way to not only keep better as a man, but also boost your testosterone levels. All right, the key takeaways. So there you have it. 7 ways to naturally increase your testosterone levels. Just go through that list. I'll put them in the links in the description down below. I'll put a link to the article version if you want to read more about it and see the studies. But do all those things. That is a testosterone boosting lifestyle. A man living a high T lifestyle is probably going to have high T. So he's eating right, he's training, he's taking risks, he's ambitious, he's driven, he's not surrounded by plastics and chemicals that will hurt his T levels. So put those into action. There's some links down below I'll put that you can check out, and click those links, check out our supplements. They're super helpful. They're the best supplements you could take as a man. And I hope you had a good one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon.